a bit before the opening set. I took the bet, I know the rest is good, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by on second breaths between the breaths. Now it's 1 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing in between each rest, but I'm not going to cave. I guess I made it. Yeah, I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. I'm sitting on the 501, moment's rest, a glacial pace, I won't lose faith. Maybe if I stay around the rest to prove myself, I still save face. Now we're on our way before I quit at 9:30. Can't get out of this, you know, I've lost that little time. I guess I'll make it. Yeah, I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. So I walked out the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay. It's not the same when I'm with you. You open up, I fall right through. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you. it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. The silence answer, I've got to let it go. I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. The silence answer, I've got to let it go now. These days all I see is everything you're not. Between those melodies, it's all I've been thinking of. Since then, the lines you left behind you, they cover every bit of this home. And these days, it's all I've ever wanted, it's all I've ever wanted to know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, it's not what I thought. I guess we got what we want.
Alrighty, hello everybody, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Caleb, you guys are the cool kids, and today it is Friday, which means we're going to be continuing with Pac-Man World Re-Pac, which a lot of people who watch me in my morning time, also, Harlequin, thank you for the lurk, I hope you have a good time lurking. Yeah, last time I streamed Pac-Man was in an evening stream, so a lot of people probably who watch me in my normal time didn't get the chance to watch the first one. But to summarize what Pac-Man World Re-Pac is, it is a very fun remake of a PlayStation 1 platformer game. It's got a little bit of Crash Bandicoot, a little bit of Mario, a little bit of Sonic, and I'm very excited to continue it. I had a surprisingly good time with it, and since I'm not doing an evening stream this week, I figure, why don't I just continue it on the normal Friday? So that's the plan for today. Have a great stream, brother. Thank you, very much appreciated. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week this week. I hope that your week has treated you pleasantly. Frankly, I think today's, or not today, but this week, well, nothing against today. So far today's been good. I kind of just woke up, got everything set up, and that's it. But anyways, I think this week has actually been a fairly alright week. I've been able to go out and do a couple things. I was able to sit down and watch a movie, which I really don't do much. I usually, if I'm going to spend my free time, I spend it either reading a book or playing a video game. Or, I don't know, editing more videos. Which I find fun in all three things. But movies, I don't watch them all that much, but I actually got the chance to do that this week, which was an interesting experience. I have some things I want to talk about with that. I will address that in a little bit, however. And I hope that everyone is prepared to hopefully have a good weekend. I hope that if you do have fun weekend plans, that they go smoothly. Right now, I believe we're having some ice cream on Saturday. I think that's the plan, yeah. I don't know what the rest of the day has in store, but we at the very least are guaranteed to get some ice cream, which I am rather excited for. I'm a big ice cream fan. I'm glad I don't usually. I don't know. I've got to be careful with when I do start like actually just like buying ice cream from the store, because like I feel like that could easily become a problem. It's something you gotta have a little bit of restraint with. Ice cream and just desserts in general. It's really easy to be like, oh, but they taste so good though. And like they do. But you gotta have a little bit of restraint sometimes. Don't want too much of a good thing. There's a reason why I probably should avoid buying large bags of candy, because like, even if the serving size is like 2, like I feel like I'm just gonna have 2, if not maybe more. So like, I don't know, but that's a me problem anyways. Lewis Garden, welcome on in. I'm gonna eat the whole bag. Yeah, it's really hard not to just want to keep eating like candy, I feel like. You know, what's everyone's favorite candy? Like does everyone have like a favorite candy? I think mine's probably still Butterfingers, like the candy bar. I think that might still be my favorite, but I don't know. It's hard to say because those are good. There's also Sir Yance, welcome on back. How's it going? I hope you're doing good. Nerds and Milky Way, ooh, very good choices there. Very, very good choices. Let's see. What else is a good one? What are they called? They're those peppermint things. Junior Mints? Yeah, that's what it is. Junior Mints, those I don't even think it's physically possible to not eat the whole box. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like those are really hard not to. Dude Jesh is Reese's Cups, and mine is probably Sour Skittles. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, a lot of the candy companies, or at least a couple of them, seem to have like gotten on the sour candy train recently. I mean, you've got Nerds with their Nerds gummy cluster thingamajigs, which I think those have a little bit of sourness to them. Yeah, those. And then, yeah, like they got the sour Skittles these days. Yeah, honestly though, I don't usually think of like fruit candies. Like those don't usually pop in my head, or like fruit adjacent candies. I don't know, does Nerds technically count as a fruit adjacent candy? I don't know. But those Nerds gummy cluster candies, those are a problem. those are a menace to society with how good those taste. Like, those things are actually insanely good. I mean, regular Nerds are already great. Yeah, those, I don't know. I think if I had to have like a tier list, I probably would put some form of like Nerds on there. And then, yeah, Butterfingers. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if I think I have tried the Sour Skittles. Those are actually pretty good too. Yeah. Man, there's so many good candies. It's hard to pick. But of course, everyone's taste bud's different, so whatever your favorite is, just know that's perfectly fine to have as your favorite, because, well, it's about your favorite, not mine. Oh man. Yeah, anyone got any fun weekend plans? Anything going on? As far as I'm aware, yeah, I think our only guaranteed weekend plan is ice cream. But hopefully that means this weekend will be a good time to catch up on some things that I've been wanting to do. Perchance, maybe even play a video game. I've been wanting to continue playing through, what is it? I'm gonna turn down my background music on my end so I can think a little clearer. I absolutely love this music, but it's a little loud on my end. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to continue through Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I'm like almost at the end of the game, I think. I think I stopped like right at like one of the final segments. But for some reason I just didn't continue it this week. I don't know why. Usually I've been playing that game on Wednesdays, when I have a little bit of extra free time. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't continue it. So I'm hoping to at least get a little bit of that in. We'll see what happens though. Yeah, regardless of what plans everyone has, I hope that things go well for y'all. Oh yes, I did actually want to talk about something today. How many of y'all have heard about the He-Man movie? I brought this up a little bit ago. But how many of y'all have at least like heard about it? You're familiar with the character He-Man? You perhaps maybe grew up with the cartoon, or at least have vaguely heard the name somewhere. The reason I bring that up is because we ended up watching the He-Man movie last night. My family had already seen it before. I didn't go to watch it with them because we had a miscommunication about the difference between CGI and AI, which was a whole debacle. Hashtag, welcome on in. How's it? Or wait, is it hashtag? Yeah, there it is. Sorry, usually your name is a different color on my screen. But welcome on in, hashtag. How's it going? I prefer Thundercats over He-Man. You know what? Understandable. I didn't. The only thing is with me is I didn't really grow up watching Thundercats. They did like a Thundercats reboot in like the sort of 2010s, sometime in that era. I think it was like mid to early 2010s, and I saw a couple episodes of that. So yeah, I didn't really watch the original, but I know yeah, Thundercats, like He-Man, those things were kind of like going on at the same time. I don't know, maybe I should actually try to see if I can check out the old Thundercats show. I never actually got the chance to watch it. I'd be curious to see how different it is. I'm good. Got a shiny Pheromosa today. Now going after a shiny Necrozma. Ooh, nice. You know what? I actually think I've seen Necrozma, the Pokemon, before. I'm going to Google that real quick. I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen it. Actually, never mind. I was getting it mixed up with a different one. Never mind. Looks crazy though. That's technically one of those, another one of those Sun and Moon Pokemon, yeah? Yeah, it looks like it. The Ultra Beasts or something. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, neato. Congrats on getting a shiny. Like, awesome. But yeah, we ended up watching the He-Man movie yesterday, which I really didn't know exactly what to expect, other than that my family was like, oh hey, it was pretty good. And so yeah, we sat down, we had pizza, we had some pepperoni, and this might seem like heresy to some, but we had some pepperoni and pineapple, which most of our family likes. There's only like one or two people that don't. However, Chris, welcome on back. How's it going? I heard the movie was a little too much comic relief in there, and you know what, Chris? I agree. I actually agree. Yes, I do think that is one of the movies. I do think that cinematography and CGI wise, I do want to get this out of the way. CGI, cinematography, and the concept of the story were actually very interesting. I did legitimately like them. However, I agree with Chris's statement. The comic relief, as it were, the humor wasn't really to my personal taste. They relied on it a little bit too much. There was a point in the movie where I was like, okay, this is fine, I guess. Like, this is like good. But then around like the last portion of the movie, it felt like it almost kind of felt like they ran out of things to say a little bit and just relied on like, I don't know, what do they call it in like video game ESRB terms, like crude humor? I don't know, it felt like they relied on that a little too much. Meanwhile, like the actual cinematography and that, like the special effects and everything were actually really good. I thought that they did a really great job compared to what I've seen people complain about with like modern CGI films and stuff. It actually was very appealing. It was kind of nice. I actually, like, from a purely visual standpoint, I think it was a really decent movie. From the way they handled the story and stuff, it's got your typical modern day movie pacing, which, I won't lie, not my thing, but I do still think it's a worthwhile watch at least once. You know, like, I do genuinely think, like, if you're familiar with He-Man, or even if you're not and you just want, like, a fun action movie, I think that people should still at least give it a chance if it's something you've been thinking about. So yeah, that's my take on it. However, I personally very much recommend, if you want to check out something, get your own opinion on it. I once watched a review when I was a little kid of Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex that said the game was terrible, and even though it was one of the few GameCube games I had, I almost didn't even play it. And then at a certain point I was like, you know what, I want to make my own opinion on this. I played it, and it's now, I don't think it's a perfect game, but I still very much enjoy it. I even went back through it and played it, like, maybe it was either this year or last year. But yeah, so make your own opinions on things if you can. Because you never know, you might end up liking something that other people didn't like. Anyways, I've been yapping for a little bit much. Let me catch up on what people have been saying. Necrozma isn't classified as an Ultra Beast, but looks like it. Ah, interesting. They just got a crazy design then, huh? I love pineapple and pepperoni. Add some jalapenos on there too. Oh yeah, let's go. I know some people on the internet like to try to start a war if you even so much as entertain the idea of liking pepperoni and pineapple. But personally, it's just, I don't know. I grew up eating it. I find it tasty. Technically, I grew up first having chicken and pineapple, which I think makes more sense to a lot of people, especially if you've grown up eating like Asian food and that sort of thing. Did this playlist start in the middle? I think it started in the middle. I don't think it started at the beginning. Rewind. There we go. Yeah. So like I feel like if you're going to try something like that, I feel like a chicken and pineapple is probably easier to enter into as like trying it out. But yeah, I absolutely love that. Jalapeno sounds like a really good addition, honestly. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. My nephews liked it. Yeah, I do think that the movie is, I think it's at least worth a watch. I think that people, like, especially those who grew up with the original source material, will have a good time. Yeah, some of my favorite games and movies have the worst reviews. Yeah, sometimes, you know, video games, movies, even books, it's all kind of just, you know, there is a general, like, idea of, like, okay, generally speaking, this stuff seems to work, this stuff doesn't, typically. But everyone's got their own, you know, opinions and views on things, and might be willing to tolerate something sometimes that someone else might not, you know? So, yeah, I wholeheartedly agree and recommend that. You should at least do a little bit of research if you can on something, but, you know, maybe give it a shot, especially if it's something like a video game you just kind of inherited from, like, your grandparents, like I did with like Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, and some of the old GameCube games I had. If you're a sweet and salty guy, try this next time. Toasted blueberry bagel, plain cream cheese, and salami. Salami? Not Jesh's fish, I'm sorry. Okay, so context, my friend Dude Jesh, Loa's Garden, his wife was here in the live chat a second ago, but he actually has a pet fish named Salami. So whenever I see salami now, I just think of their pet fish. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. You know, it probably wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've eaten. Not gonna lie, I have... I don't know, what was that one cheeseburger I got at that one place that I went to? There was this cheeseburger place I went to, and they had like some kind of cheeseburger with like jelly or something on it. It was like it was very unusual. But I remember it tasting really good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to that place again and try their burgers. I haven't actually done that in a while. Yeah, you know, I might actually try to give that a shot. I'm intrigued. That I just got to find somewhere that has blueberry bagels. I don't know if I've seen that in a while. Accidentally ordered it as a kid once and love it to this day. You know, I'm intrigued. Yeah, I kind of want to try that. Salami is a perfect fish name, indeed. I agree. So dude Jesh, he originally had a fish named Red 40, which I still find hilarious. Unfortunately, Red 40 died very, very soon after obtaining him. So yeah, then after that, the next one he got was Salami. And from what I know, Salami's still alive. he's a bit of a trooper. So I think I don't know. We'll have to see if it's a long-standing fish. But something I do also find kind of funny. Loa's Garden on her channel, given she, like I said, is Dujesh's husband, actually has some emotes that are just a picture of their fish, Salami. Here is an example. Shoutouts to Salami for surviving. Next time I get the chance to talk to Dudesh, I gotta ask if Salami's doing okay. Take a sip of water real fast. Yeah, has anyone else had pet fish in the past? I never had pet fish growing up. However, my uncle and well, aunt and cousins and them, they all had they had this like fish like tank aquarium thing, and like, dude, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if those fish are still alive today somehow. Like, they had, I think it was like some variety of, I don't know if it was goldfish. It might have been goldfish. Like, they had goldfish, they had some fish that I think looked like they had a mustache, and then like a black colored fish. But like, growing up, I always remember going over there, and like, at a certain point, it just kind of becomes like a decoration piece, it feels like, just seeing the fish, just because I was just visiting, you know. I went to play like with toys or video games with my cousin when I was like a kid, you know. So that was obviously the main focus. Like, dude, I don't know what the deal was. It felt like those fish lived for like eternity. Like, it was always like interesting going there and be like, huh. Like thinking about it later, like they're still there. What are they feeding these things? Oh man. Yeah, fish are cool. I always have found fascination with fish. I just hate the idea of being in the ocean. That's like the thing. I like fish just either at a distance or on a dinner plate, right? Or like in a cave, in like an aquarium, you know. Just, as long as I am not in there with the fish, I'm okay. That's I don't know. I feel like that's been my stance on on fish. I do have slight, what is it called? Thalassophobia? Thalassolatha whatever. The ocean do be a little spooky. However, I don't know, fish are cool, especially like pet fish and that sort of thing. Or salmon, or tuna fish. Tuna fish are also really good. Tuna steak. Tuna steak is like premium. Absolutely amazing stuff. If y'all have only had tuna fish, like canned tuna fish, and you've never had a tuna steak, you're missing out in life. Okay, maybe not actually, but tuna steak, that stuff is actually amazing. I've only had it once, but man, would I like to get some again. That stuff was so good. Worked the salmon season in Alaska for 5 years. Ooh, very nice. Still love salmon. Yeah, hard to grow tired of salmon. At least I imagine so. Like, that stuff is very good. Yeah, and swordfish is super good too. Ooh, never had swordfish before. Yeah, I can only imagine those things are huge. Like, I imagine you probably get a decent chunk of food off of those guys. Like, dang. Like, those things kind of menacing too. Like, especially how much damage they can cause if you're not careful. Man, interesting. Well, let me see here. I'm going to get the game booted up now, I think. Now, I did ask this question last time, but how familiar is everyone here with Pac-Man? Like, what Pac-Man games have y'all played? Have y'all played, like, the original, maybe the arcade version, NES? Maybe y'all are, like, have some Pac-Man fever and have played... I don't know, what are the, There's a lot of different Pac-Man games out there. There's, like, the fun... there's also that multiplayer one in, like, arcades. There's also that one, too, instead of just, like, the original. But yeah, Pac-Man... It's a fun game in concept and just fun to play in general. And so... Oh dear, is my controller not connected? It seems like it's not. I might have to close the game and reopen it. Only arcade here. Gotcha. Well, today what we're playing is we're playing the PlayStation 1 Pac-Man platformer. We're playing the remake of it. But yeah, on the PlayStation 1, they made a Pac-Man platforming game. And frankly, after having played a little bit of it, they did a very good job at incorporating, like, what makes Pac-Man obviously Pac-Man? Hold on a second, I gotta Alt F4 out of this real quick. But despite it being like a 2.5D, 3D-ish platformer, the game still has a lot of like, oh, if you want to collect the ghosts, you have to get like power pellets, and then like you can move around, you get all the pellets, you get the ghosts and that sort of thing. But the game is a really good mixture of, oh, here's, you know what, like, if you played a PS1 platformer before, you can expect, you know, like Crash Bandicoot or, I don't know, Klonoa. I've never played Klonoa, but, you know, it's similar, akin to those. It's got a little bit of Sonic, just because Pac-Man's a ball, he can roll around and stuff. It's got a little bit of Mario in essence, because you get like a metal Pac-Man power-up for like going underwater and stuff. But yeah, I think they actually did like a very legitimately good job at, you know, turning Pac-Man from just side-scrolly eat food thing to a platform and giving him like personality. I think they did a really good job. Didn't they do a Pac-Man Racing too? You know what? I think they did. I think they did at some point. I don't remember when, but that sounds right. I know they've had Pac-Man in like the arcade Mario Karts. Like if anyone's gone to an arcade and seen Mario Kart Arcade, GP, and or Grand Prix DX, arcade game names, man. But if any of y'all have seen that, Pac-Man is playable in those because Bandai Namco made the games for Nintendo. Which Bandai Namco surprisingly works on quite a lot of stuff with Nintendo. Arcade Mario Kart might be what I'm thinking, actually. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is possible. The arcade version is wild. Yeah, the arcade Mario Karts are crazy. They're rather fun when the machine isn't broken, at least. But yeah, they're very interesting. Like they control much different, of course, because like arcade machine, you got like the steering wheel, pedals and stuff. Yeah, they got crazy stages, they got crazy items and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a very exclusive experience. If y'all have ever have the chance to try one out, I highly recommend it. It's a good time. All right, let me see here. Let me change the category over, and we will get started. Okay, let me see. Also, this game has references to Dig Dug. One of the characters you rescue in this game is one of the enemies from Dig Dug, for those who have played that game. Which is also, I believe, another Bandai Namco classic arcade game. All right. Oh, not Pac-Man, it's Pac-Man. Oh. Pac-Man World. Yes, I love Dig Dug. Yeah, Dig Dug. My grandparents used to have this like classic arcade game, Game Boy Advance collection thingamajig, and in that, I think it had Dig Dug in it, and yeah, I would always go back to Dig Dug. Yeah, the music is so good, indeed. Yeah, for like that old arcade like era of game, that had very good music. Pops in my head on loop randomly. Yeah, I totally get that for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have a button on my Stream Deck for this. OBS, where are you? Come back to me. Okay. All right, let's switch on over to the game screen. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then as soon as I alt-tab back in, all right, we should have audio now. Last time we streamed this game, I unfortunately didn't get to rewatch the VOD. But people said the audio seemed good, so let me know if the game audio seems too loud or too quiet or anything like that, and I'll adjust it accordingly. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, as you can see, I wish this was like, I wish I had this on like Switch so I could zoom in. But as you can see, one of the first characters that we've rescued, which I also realize this implies there's 6 worlds actually. Yeah, so there's apparently 6 worlds in this game. Our goal is to get through World 2. But yeah, it's a little bubble guy from Dig Dug. Game audio is perfect. All right, awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, so where we left off last time, try to familiar myself with the controls once more, is we started the game, we watched the intro cutscene, we went through World 1, we completed all of the levels. They all have gold crowns next to them, which makes me hope we got everything we need. I hope. And so next up, we just have, starting off with World 2. Okay, this one has a silver crown, so I guess that means we must not have gotten everything. But that's okay, I can come back to that later. I do think you have to collect everything to get to the final boss. I don't know for sure. The game kind of implied that in one of the tutorial dialogues. But yeah, as you can see here, we have Pac-Man. He can run, he can jump, he can do a little ground pound bounce thingamajig to defeat enemies. He's got this little almost spin dash like move. So this is the remake of the PS1 game. I think this remake, when did this remake come out? This remake came out in, let me Google it real quick. I remember when it, I remember seeing it when it did. Pac-Man World Re-Pac. Wait, 2022? I thought it was older than that. Dang, okay. Yeah, this came out in 2022. For some reason, I thought this was like 2019. But yeah, this they decided to go back to both Pac-Man World 1 and World 2 and remake them. And I've kept my eye on these games. I just never decided to buy them till now. Yeah, I guess let's go into the next level and kind of be able to get an idea of what this is like. Yeah, what would you say for those who play like 3D platforms and stuff? What would everyone say their favorite 3D platformer is? For me, oh, look at this dude. Oh, he just tried to kick me. Oh, he's got a spike on his head. Probably can't jump on him then. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I've played so many 3D platformers in my life. I feel like it's hard for me to recall which one's my favorite. I grew up with a lot of Sonic games, a lot of the 3D Sonic. Sonic Adventure 1 is one of my favorite games. I played that on Steam when I was a kid. First game I ever bought on Steam, actually. I love the Mario games, Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy, Sunshine. I like the concept of Mario 64, but that game gives me motion sickness a little bit. Ow. Hot coals. But yeah, A Hat in Time is an amazing game as well. Like, there's so many good platformers. I feel like it's really hard to choose. But yeah, I honestly feel like this game could be a contender for... Ooh. I wonder if I can actually make it all the way up. Oh, the way he tumbles. Gonna take a nap, then I'll be back. No problem, Chris. I hope you have a pleasant nap. Oh, there's gotta be a way up there. Like, oh, you can jump after. Okay, maybe if I time it right. Oh, I'll take that game. Just wanted to see if I missed anything up here. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, also you get a Yoshi flutter jump in this game. Like, this game has a little bit of everything. Like, I genuinely want to know like the history of this game and like when it came out, what time frame this is from. Because, I don't know. There's so many little things that I'm like, oh, I've seen this in other games. Like, what inspirations did they have at the time? Ow. Alright, this level has a lot of traps in it. This is... I've never played Tomb Raider, but I imagine this must be what it feels like. Alright. Move this platform over yonder. Oh, that switch only moves it. Oh, I forgot how these work. Okay. Yeah, these little platforms, you have to run on them to make them go. That's right. Also, this level does have occasional spiders, for those who are maybe a little disturbed by these things. They don't move very realistically though, so I don't know. Maybe it won't be the worst for people with arachnophobia. I feel like I used to have more of a arachnophobic feeling when I was younger. Nowadays, I don't really have it so much. Like, I still get disturbed by spiders, especially when they get a little too close. But I feel like if I see a spider just kind of minding its own business in a corner, I'm not super bothered by it anymore. But I totally understand. They are spooky little things, so... yeah. If you do have a fear of spiders, I don't think you should necessarily feel bad about it. Also, I feel like now I understand this gameplay mechanic a bit more than when I first started playing. But these doors right here, they have this fruit and stuff, right? And we collect things like the Pac-Man letters in the corner, very reminiscent of like Donkey Kong almost. These gates, if you go to them and you can't open them because you don't have the collectible, they don't make a noise. But if it makes a noise, that means that you do have the fruit object, which, like, it makes sense. But last time, I think I kept mistaking the sound as a warning for I don't have the fruit or collectible. When in reality, it's not a warning. It's more like a, yo, hey, you can open this door now. Be happy. Be happy. But yeah, that's one of the main. This game's sort of a mini collectathon almost. I don't know exactly how much of the game you have to complete in order to, like, well, beat it. But it did make it sound like in one of the tutorials that you have to collect all the fruit to do that. So I will be roaming around these levels a little bit, trying to see what we can do. Alright, now we got an orange. Did we pass the door for that? I didn't look too closely at this this door back here. Ah, that's right. Yeah, so the way this game's level design kind of works, you typically go forward in the level, you get like a couple of things, and then the game's like, alright, cool, now that you've done that, go back a little bit and collect something else. Which, with how smooth the gameplay is, I really don't think I mind the backtracking. So far, at least, they haven't, like, required you to go back too far. And even if they did, I've played a lot of Metroidvania type games. I've played, well, of course, Metroid. Played Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid 2, Metroid 3, Super Metroid. I've played all of them except for the NES one and the Game Boy. And then I've played Hollow Knight as well, which I absolutely love that game. I was actually watching someone live stream that game a little bit ago. Before stream started. Just a little bit. I had it in the background while I was writing some notes for today. But yeah, I don't necessarily mind backtracking too much in games. I think sometimes it can be a little tedious, like I totally understand. But yeah, I don't necessarily have too much a quarrel with it. Now, since this game is obviously Pac-Man, it's only fitting that you have normal, natural maze segments. Where you gotta collect all the pellets. Oops, I should have left that one for later. And then if you complete them all, you get a prize in this game. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out for the red guy. Now, unlike normal Pac-Man, ow, you have obstacles. Wait, where am I? I don't see myself. Everything's yellow. Yeah, you have the, like these fireball things in this level. In other levels, you get things like falling boulders, or, I don't know, just other things that are meant to get in your way. But yeah, you can also zoom in if you find that easier to see what you're doing. Which, like, in this level, I think is actually legitimate. Because you got, like, Pac-Man's yellow, like, the lava's orange. I feel like it's a little easy to get lost in the zoomed out mode. But yeah, other levels, the color scheme isn't like that. And that's just a me thing. Maybe if I was on a different computer monitor or something, it would be fine, you know? But yeah, they still keep the essence of Pac-Man in this game. Like, you know, they take, you know, what is traditional in platformers, like collecting things, and put that to Pac-Man's, like, strengths. Which, you know, Pac-Man is already all about collecting things in a little bit of a maze and going through stuff. Which, you know, I know this game wasn't necessarily well received. Too much, anyway. But y'all know that really weird, semi-half kind of sort of Pac-Man game? Like that, what was it? That something Labyrinth game? Shadow Labyrinth, I think it was? That had Pac-Man in it as like, or like a version of Pac-Man. Yeah, that game, I kind of see what they were pitching, with the game being, of course, a Metroidvania, like, and Pac-Man is all about going through mazes and things. Like, I see the logic. The direction they took is very intriguing, just because gritty Pac-Man feels like something someone would have come up with and been like, they'll never do this. What the heck? What is this dude? This turns into a tornado? What? Ow. Darn background elements that look like you could hit them. What a strange enemy. I don't think we can damage this guy. Weird. Yeah, I definitely think that, at least for this game, which I know is technically an older game, but I think they did a wonderful job at doing what they set out to do. Do I have the strawberry? I do not. I also forget I can pause the game to see what fruits I have. I didn't do that at all last stream for some reason. Boing, boing. Ooh, okay, now we do have the strawberry. Alright, so let's go back and pick this up. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've played a 3D platformer that I haven't previously done. I think, I don't know, what is the last 3D platformer I played? I've been playing a lot of 2D platformers lately. I think the last one I played through in full, was it A Hat in Time? Maybe. I don't know, let me look at something. Yeah, I don't think it was on Switch I played a 3D platformer. Yeah, I've lately actually been playing mostly like 2D games lately. With the, or like platforming wise. Because the last platformer I like vividly remember playing was Pepper Grinder, which we beat in one stream. Because it is a short game, but an extremely good game. If you've never played Pepper Grinder, I 100% recommend that game. Like, you can beat it in one sitting if you have like 4 hours to spare, but it is totally worth those 4 hours. Like, especially if you get the game on sale. I would recommend, you know, for those who are maybe a little bit more price conscious, which frankly I think is everyone in modern day, but I recommend getting the game on sale. But it was 100% worth the price. I would play again. Like, the game was just, it did everything it seems like it set out to. It didn't overstay its welcome at any point. The music was amazing. Yeah, I 100% recommend Pepper Grinder. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic game. But yeah, that's the last like platformer I really remember playing. Oh yeah, you can go underwater in this game. So that's probably, yeah, what they want us to do. That feels like a very PlayStation, well not PlayStation, but that feels like a very early platformer type thing. Like, oh, you actually might not know where to go. You know, like the kind of thing you get stuck with in a game as a child. Yeah, 3D platformer wise. Yeah, I think A Hat in Time might be the newest one I've played. I have other 3D platformers that I haven't played yet that I would like to try. This was definitely one of the ones I've been wanting to try for a while. But yeah, I think I've also done, I don't remember what the name of that one game is. I found in my Humble Bundle library, I had a 3D platformer that I only, like, I didn't know what it was when I got it. I got the bundle because of, like, A Hat in Time was in there. That's all I really wanted. But yeah, I think, what is it called? Something Tides, Demon Tides or something like that? I don't know anything about the game really, other than it's a 3D platformer that apparently I bought already. And then I guess the sequel whatever it is. Apparently out of 3D platformers, like, it's really good. It's made by the people who made the new Bubsy game. For those who remember, that was a thing. It was apparently a really well-made game. The Bubsy 3D platformer that came out. Yeah, it was like really good apparently. It was a short game, but I've heard pretty much nothing but good things if you don't mind the game's humor, I suppose. Which I don't think was like too terrible. Like, not all of it might be for me, but like, I don't know, it seemed like an interesting game. At least from the outside look, from hearing people talk about it that actually played it, like, it was apparently pretty fun. So playing another game by the people who made that, I am kind of curious about. I'll probably do that on my own time. Try it out first. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there haven't been too many 3D platformers that have been like, I don't know, at least on my radar, that have been coming out, like new 3D platformers. Like, what was the biggest 3D platformer that probably came out recently? The Donkey Kong Bonanza game? Which, you know, obviously had a very unique twist on things. Which, nothing wrong with, of course. But yeah, besides that, I feel like 3D platformers have been on a little bit of a slow pacing. Which, you know, games have, you know, ups and downs where people are like, oh, maybe people generally aren't looking for that at the moment. Or they're in the works because people feel like, oh, there isn't really anything out right now. Like, they want something new. So I don't know. But thankfully, being as we are in the year 2026, we actually have a lot of games, you know, that already exist. Like, there's plenty of games that are out there that I just haven't played, so I don't even need to worry about new stuff. I've never played, I don't know, Jak and Daxter. I've heard those are interesting games. I don't really know anything about them, but those are out there. There's, I don't know, I'm sure there's other games as well. But yeah, there's so many games that already exist. I don't feel too worried about the fact that, I don't feel too worried about the fact that there aren't anything that at least I'm aware of. There aren't any new ones coming out. Oops. So you can tell this is sort of an older game in design, with the fact that every time you fall off of into a bottomless pit, you do lose a 1-up. This is not your Mario Odyssey, you just lose some coins or something. Like, it's a full-on 1-up that gets taken from you. Looks like we need the bell. Must get that further down. Oop. I'm really glad Pac-Man hangs off of ledges in this game. Thank you, whoever decided to implement that. Alright, watch out for the traps. Ah, okay, that one was actually useful. Does that let us go back here? Letter A, let's go. Just one more letter for this level. I like the fact that while Pac-Man's standing on these moving platforms, they gave him a little, like, whoa animation. Like, he's just wobbling. It's pretty neat. Nice little subtle detail. Alright, don't press the button. Perfect. You know, I kind of wonder what was going on during the time that whenever that ding happens, it just all I can think about is an oven timer or something. Like, oh, cookies are done. Yeah, like I wonder what was going on in like the 90s where like every game seemed, well, not every game, but like a lot of games had like that ancient temple kind of thing going on, like this here. Crash Bandicoot had that. I mean, the entire existence of Tomb Raider. Like, you're going through, like, ancient temple, old tomb-looking things. You know what? I want to admire this little, ow, obstacle right here. Like, look at this dude. Ow. What a neat little thing. I don't have the banana thing, right? Yeah, I don't have that. Yet. We may soon, though. Yeah, like, it feels like that was a very common theme. You know? Okay, I was, the reason why I didn't say anything there was primarily because oh, there's two ghosts overlapped right there. I moved off of the normal pathway and Pac-Man deactivated the power-up, so I wasn't sure if that was tied to the power-up, like you actually are still supposed to stay on the path, but no, it doesn't look like that's the case. Whoops. I didn't feel like I did that, but apparently I did. Ow. Hot, hot, get away. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, you know? Like I said, Crash Bandicoot, this game. Is this the end of the level? I think it still lets you continue after you save them. Yeah, I think the end of the level is only the big statue at the end. Sorry. Needed a sip of water. I knew you could do it, Master. Thanks for saving me. I'll be outside waiting for you. The DuckTales song I feel like should have played there. Goodbye, Pac Dog. He's left to where he is needed. Somewhere in outer space, apparently. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. That's all the letters. I think... yeah, I think that's everything. Alright, pretty decent 100% of this level. Ooh, and we even get a bonus stage. I wonder if it's the same one or if it's different than the one from World 1. Oh, it's different. This feels very Donkey Kong. Like with the bouncing platforms kind of remind me of the barrels. Any of y'all ever played the old Donkey Kong Country games? I know pretty much everyone knows about Donkey Kong. I mean, everyone's pretty much seen, you know, Mario at some point interacting with him, or they've seen him in Smash Bros. Or something of that nature. But yeah, I gotta say, I never played Donkey Kong Country 3, but the Donkey Kong Country games are really fun. Even the new ones, too. Well, I can guarantee Tropical Freeze. Tropical Freeze is an actually genuinely phenomenal game. If anyone has not played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, if you get it on Switch, it's a super good game. I completely recommend it. Howdy, Pilot, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day today. Sorry, need to go. No worries, Pilot. Thank you very much for stopping by regardless. I hope that whatever it is you gotta do today goes well. Alright, now I am extremely bad at the slot machine in this game. Because it's slow, it feels like you should be able to time it, and I think you can. I just don't know. But have fun. We'll do stream them maybe tomorrow. Ooh, very nice. I hope you have a good stream. Alright, let's see here. Can I get it? Aw. I just kind of hoped it was there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is there 2 of them? Okay, I got 2 of them. Apparently you do have to get 3 in a row, though. But yeah, anyways. Back to what I was saying, though. So have a lot of fun. Thank you, Pilot. Very much appreciated. Yeah, the old Donkey Kong games, Donkey Kong Country 1 and Donkey Kong Country 2, very fun games. Those games are really, really tough. Like, they're not easy whatsoever. Okay, you know what? I feel like saying that they're not easy whatsoever like that, it paints them in a bad light. Like, here's the thing. I think anyone who puts their mind to it can play and beat those games. Oh, is the crown for the ghosts? Or like just collecting everything maybe? I don't know. I did miss some ghosts. I could have gotten them easily. But I don't know. Interesting. Oh yeah, let's see what Pac Dog has to say. Or Pac Buddy. Welcome back. Thanks for saving me. You're welcome, kind puppy. Can I pet the dog? Can I pet it? I don't think I can pet the dog. Perhaps he pets him in a cutscene. But yeah, the old Donkey Kong games, like, they're known for being tricky, but even though they might be tricky, they're not. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, this is creepy. What is this? This is like reverse Crash Bandicoot run away from the boulder level. What in the world is this? I don't know how to feel about this. This is weird. This feels like it's backwards in my brain. I feel like we should be running away from the screen, not this way. Oh dear. It's kind of nifty though. Huh. Wait, is this the boss fight? This is totally a boss fight. Oh. Well, alright then. I guess I'll continue talking about Donkey Kong later. I thought there would be more. I like that sound. What the heck is this? Anubis. Why does evil Pac-Man have a gem to just revive this guy? Ah, okay. So we run on these platforms enough. And it breaks these thingamajigs. Alright, seems simple enough. Jump and dodge. Woo. I mean, I like the music in this. This does feel very like Crash Bandicoot-esque. Okay. We can charge dash it if we don't want to use the pellets. We do have like 400 of them, right? Or, oh, no, that was the previous level. So they don't stick around. Interesting. Good to know, good to know. Ooh. Okay, I'm glad that worked. I didn't actually mean to double bounce there. Oh. Kick me. Ouch. Alright, watch out for the fire. Alright, there we go. Alright, give it a little roll. There we go. Ooh, the Geminus has green now. Interesting. Ooh, now this guy's got tornadoes. So I've been saving these pellets because I thought they might like stay with you between levels. I guess you can kind of just use them ow. With no worries. Alright, well apparently if you fall in the lava you have to do the whole fight again. So they don't pull punches here. You better not fall. Good to know, good to know. Ooh, extra coin. Alright. I don't know exactly how these bosses work with the fruit. If you like need to collect the fruit in these levels, or if these are like more so bonuses compared to the regular levels. I guess we'll have to see. Cool. Alright, alright. I will say, so far, this is only our second boss fight, which makes sense, it is World 2 after all. But so far, the way they handle these bosses, I find kind of interesting. They all seem to take place so far on a flat plane. And then you're sort of just fighting an entity, quote-unquote, in the background. Which I think for the time, especially given, I don't know how many platformers Bandai Namco had made at the time when they originally made the Pac-Man game. But I do think that is, you know, a good first way to like handle it. Especially back then when, you know, they didn't have all the games we have today to learn from their experiences and see what else they could do. You know, they had to come up with a lot of this stuff themselves. Oh, that's the getting a health thingamajig sound. It does not mean the cookies are done. Ow. Alright, there we go. Just one more health left for the boss fight. Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, okay, he's got a laser beam now. Okay. Good to know. So do not stand still when he does that. Alright, I do need to remember I have the flutter jump. Oh, little little dude just fell off into the lava. Uh-oh. Am I safe here? I'm safe. Ow, not safe there though. Ooh, don't fall please. We're on the last hit. Okay, okay. Whew. Alright, just one more attack. There we go. Close. Sick of magma is the achievement for this. Hey, let's go. Yeah, they kind of treat the fruit just like bonuses in the boss levels, it seems. Alrighty. Well, I'm curious to see if that was all of World 2. Was World 2 really just like 3? Well, actually, we did the first level in World 2 last stream. That might be why it... No, that not might. That is why it felt so short. Each world might only have 3, maybe 4 levels. So I think I'll actually be able to get through World 3 today too. Yeah, that didn't take very long. Alright, let's see here. Oh, man, my reaction time is slow. Aw. Oops. It's really easy to double tap in this this slots minigame. That's 2? Hey, finally got something. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, okay, a bell. Aw, I just saw yellow and clicked. Alright. Bam, 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 skip through all that. And it looks like that's World 2. I guess now... Yeah, we can either go to this pirate ship area or the space area. Pirate ship area we already did. So I guess off to World 3. You know what? I'm gonna change the stream title. Alright. Beat World 2. On to World 3. I accidentally spelled Wordle. Okay. W-O-R-L-D. There we go. On to World 3. There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Now, where is the first level? Is it this one? Perhaps not. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I did have the right idea though. It was on the left. I believe that said Space Race. Ooh. I'm liking the music so far. I only heard a few seconds of it, but I'm intrigued. Isn't that statistically like a thing? Like people typically judge whether or not they're gonna like a song like within the first few seconds. I think that's typically a thing. Oh, also funny story. I actually want to tell. Last stream, yeah, that's right, yesterday, I was complaining about how I noticed the Harold the Frog, our moderator bot thing that lets everyone know when ads are kicking in and stuff. The emote wasn't working. And I was trying to figure out why that was. It turns out my bot account wasn't following my account, so we couldn't use the emotes. Oh, this is weird. They actually want you to jump off of the ramp. They don't want you to just roll. Interesting. Oh, good to know. But yeah, I finally made the bot account actually follow, so now it has the proper Herald emote. Which I'm glad I was able to figure out. Thank you, however many year-old Reddit post. People meme about that being a thing, but it's for a reason. Usually there is some Reddit post somewhere that'll lead you on the right track to what you need to do when you have tech issues. Ooh. It's kind of a crazy space background. And this game really does give Crash Bandicoot vibes. Like, specifically, when did they start doing the space background stuff? Did they have that in Crash 2? I know they had, like, the laboratory stuff in Crash 1. But did Crash 2 have space stuff, or was that only Crash 3? They might not have had space stuff. It might have just been, like, fancy laboratory stuff. I know in Crash 4 they've got space-themed stuff. Ow. You gotta remember, Pac-Man is a little bit of a... He's a round fellow. Which means he can get hit by the lasers pretty easily. Ugh. Yeah, like, this whole game just kind of reminds me of Crash, even though the level design philosophy is very much different. It is very different from Crash in a lot of ways. Like, the camera and the way that's placed is very different, of course. And... oh, interesting. We only have apples and lemons. I wonder if I missed it. Alright, well, ads are running, so I'm going to take a bit of a break. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting how that works. Excuse me. So, welcome on in. How's it going? I hope you're doing good. Dang, no frog stocks? What in the world? How did that happen? Okay, well, I probably know, but I'm surprised they didn't replenish faster. Yeah, I hope everything's going well with you. Can't complain. Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, have you ever played a Pac-Man game before, Saul? You've ever maybe played the old arcade one, perhaps maybe one of the more modern ones? I think there's a Pac-Man TV show even. I don't think I've ever heard any good things about it. I have played the Pac-Man, but nothing else. You know, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, the Pac-Man is... Pac-Man is very popular, I suppose. So, like, it does kind of make sense. Yeah, the classic tried and true formula, running around the maze, collecting dots. Very, very good, very fun concept, you know? But yeah, right now, it was there on the NES console. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, the NES version, it is nice that Pac-Man was one of those games that could be easily converted to the NES. Like, without losing, you know, things. That is something that's nice about it. Yeah, right now we're going through the Pac-Man 3D platformer. Well, there's two of them technically. We're playing through the first one right now. It was originally a PlayStation 1 game, but then they remade it back in like 2022, I think. And so, where are the dots? Welcome back from ads, everybody. Just wanted to pause through those, that way nobody misses anything. But yeah, right now, yeah, in this game, it's really interesting. They do. It's not okay. Here we go. Yeah, here are the dots. Yes, the dots are indeed in this game. But this game has a nice mixture of, alright, here's like some 3D platforming, you do still collect dots on the way, but then also they throw in like mazes and stuff too. They've got, like in this room right here, if we unlock this door, we get to play like a traditional Pac-Man maze. Yeah, it's, I think this game has actually done a really good job at... Ow. I didn't think that hitbox lingered. It's done a very good job at taking the concept of Pac-Man and combining it with a 3D platformer. Like, it's obviously different because, like, you got, like, new enemies and that sort of thing, but you still got the ghosts, just like normal times. You know, you can, find, like there's overworld Pac-Man stuff, but then there's also, you know, the classic stuff, like this. Just a little bit spruced up. So you got like different mazes and that sort of thing, and completing them helps you, well, I guess complete the game. Yeah, it is actually very fun. Like, the platforming is very fun, but also just they have decent, you know, Pac-Man mazes too. And it feels great to control. Like, I don't know if the original PlayStation version of this game was as smooth to control, but this game, it's actually kind of crazy. I've definitely played some platformers that don't feel nearly as good to play as this. It's kind of crazy. Alright, can we... Uh-oh. Blue guy, please don't hit me? Okay, there we go. Whew. There we go. Yeah, the game does have like those little moments where like, okay, here's a traditional Pac-Man maze, but then you've got fun stuff like with platforming, like you can do like a ground bounce. For some reason, Pac-Man has a Yoshi flutter kick. Like you can just float in the air for some reason. I really don't know why they gave you this, but it does come in handy. Instead of the Pac-Man dots just being like your score, you can actually throw them in this game to defeat enemies. And then you can also do like a spin dash equivalent. Because, well, Pac-Man is orb go wee. It just rolls along. Yeah, this game so far, we're already on World 3. I think there's like 6 worlds. But yeah, it does a very good job at still being Pac-Man while also being a platformer. I've been having a good time with it. Oh, does that just turn off the laser? Ah, I think it does. Okay. Yeah, so if we skip a little... Aha, there we go. Nice. Interesting mechanic, I like it. Yeah, this game's definitely got some neat stuff. Ooh. And then here's another example of how they, you know, keep the Pac-Man thing going. Sometimes you get these non-linear segments, I guess, where you can move around in any direction, but you still have to like collect the ghosts and stuff. It is timed, so it does mean you can fail them, which I think does affect your completion, your 100% completion score. I do think you have to get rid of all the ghosts. I don't know for sure, but I think you might have to. So I will probably be having to come back to these levels at some point and hoping to get all of them. I also like the little space helmets they gave them. I feel like that's kind of neat. Alright, now this should be pretty easy. Yeah, because they're all just clumped up over here. Nom 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 nom. There we go. I also really like the way Pac-Man looks in this game. Like, I think Pac-Man originally looked like this in what? Pac-Man 2? I think? What was it? Pac-Man 2 was like the weird, like, side-scroller game or something like that. They have a stage in one of the Smash Bros. Games for it, I think. Yeah, he's like a smiley SpongeBob. Yeah, he's just this round little smiley dude, yeah. Kind of does remind me a little bit of, like they have those smiley sponges that you can buy. Or like those like scrubber things. Kind of does give off that kind of feeling. Did that turn off the laser back here? It did. Ow. Oh. I died. There were arrows pointing up, so I was wondering if the game wanted me to actually like go up, or if that was just coincidence. Yeah, I wonder if you can actually make it over there. I'm gonna try it. Ow. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, you just have to take damage if you... Oh dear. If you mess that up. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, then that is the end of the level. I feel like I missed something, but I guess we'll just have to see. And then, of course, everyone's favorite part of every video game. Guaranteed 100%. Gambling. Which I am very, very much bad at. See, like in Pokemon, the slot machine is just, you kind of spam A and hope for the best. In this game, like they actually expect you to time it, which I think genuinely makes it more challenging. Gamble, I'm all in. Oh man. Ooh, we got a lemon. Yellow. Aw. Dig it. No, you're 100 frog stocks. To be fair, I don't think it looks like I'm. Oh, maybe we can get something. Finally. So far, the cherries have been the only ones I've actually been able to get. All right. It seems like this melon shows up twice. Oh, I was just too late. Oh well. No miss bonus and 2 1-ups. Alright, I need to actually look at this score a little bit more. Number of misses. Silver crown. What does it mean, number of misses? Huh. Does that mean the amount of times I died? Is that what that is? Frankly, I'm not sure. Alright, well, on to level 2. Oh, in this level we get to rescue what looks like either Pac-Man's school professor or his grandpa. I don't know. Whoever he was invited to Pac-Man's birthday, so we'll have to see. Ooh, the music's different in this level. Interesting. It's got more of a synthwavey kind of feel to it. Interesting. Me like it. Oh, they give you a bridge over here if you don't want to risk the jump. Gotcha. And what are some other good games that have like space themed areas? I feel like Mario Galaxy's kind of cheating. However, that is a very good game with a very, it's like a space-like theme. Yeah, Mario Galaxy's fantastic. I still want to play through Mario Galaxy 2. I just wish the Mario Galaxy collection on Switch wasn't so expensive. Like, seriously, $70? Like, I mean, they're fantastic games, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know, for that price, I feel like you could just buy used copies for the Wii. Maybe, I don't know. Ow. Yeah, let's see. Mario Galaxy's got a good space thing going. Crash Bandicoot 4, like I mentioned earlier, that's got a good space theme. What else? Mario Land 2 6 gold coins? You know, that's actually a game that, I don't know how many people have actually really, like, played. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the fact that, like, there's like the Mario Land game on Game Boy, and I suppose Game Boy Color as well. Technically, it was just Game Boy at first, though, I think. Yeah, like everyone knows, like the one where like Mario's like really small for some reason, and the fire flower was replaced with like the ball that just bounces. Especially if you play like Mario Maker 2, you're probably familiar with that. Oh, this guy's got a shield. Interesting. You can only attack him from behind. I wasn't expecting that level of depth from the enemies in this game. Not that it's anything too crazy, but still kind of unexpected. Oh, we can actually go back in the level now. But yeah, in Mario Land 2, they very much upgraded the way the game works. It feels a lot more like an actual, like, standard Mario game. And I feel like that game's kind of underrated, or at least not talked about a whole ton. Like, that's genuinely a good Mario game. It's got a lot of crazy themes. The final boss of the game isn't Bowser, it's actually Wario, which is kind of crazy. Oh, this is actually kind of tricky with the lasers. I'm gonna zoom out for this one. Yeah, this might genuinely be a tough maze. Alright, I should probably avoid using that last pellet right away. Yeah, I'm gonna circle back around and hope that we get good timing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this one was actually tricky. I almost died, like, right off the bat. Well, I died, like, twice, but almost ran out of one-ups. Yeah, Mario Land 2 is definitely one of those underrated games. It even has the spin from Super Mario World. The one where if you, like, jump on certain things, like, they break and that sort of thing. It actually has that as a mechanic. In addition to some other unique power-ups exclusive to the game, like the feather hat cap thing, which works, you know, like you'd expect a feathery hat in a Mario game to work. You end up, you know, floating and that sort of thing. But that's another game I can definitely recommend. It's on the Switch Online thing, I believe. Yeah, because that's how I played it. Yeah, it's on the Switch Online thing. So for anyone who does have Switch Online and you've never played it, I recommend giving it a shot. You know, the game's not terribly difficult. The game also has gambling for one-ups. You know, kind of like this game. If you're into that sort of thing. Maybe it's not exactly. Is it also a slot machine type thing? So many games have that for some reason. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. It's been a while since I played it. But it's definitely a good game. I 100% recommend. Oh no! I forget you tumble down slopes. Ow. All right, gotta time this right. There we go. Is there any way I can skip having to... Oh dear. I would like to skip having to... Dude, this guy keeps turning around whenever I go to the other side. Interesting. Like, the enemy's AI changes depending on... I think if you've hit him already? I'll have to make a mental note of that. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's that guy. Interesting. Actually, do we have the thing for that down there now? We do. Actually, we don't. I misread it. No, we have to go all the way back up. Alright, thankfully this doesn't take too long. Yeah, I forget we need a lemon. Professor Pac. Pac-Man, there should be a key near here. You need to find it. And so we shall. Perhaps not on this playthrough though. I might have missed something. I might have forgotten to go back to a door previously in the level. Yeah, I missed the C. So yeah, I definitely missed something. Which, that's alright. We can come back to this. Ow. Alright, bounce up here. Is there a pathway over here? There is. Man, that's subtle. Yeah, unless you actually notice that the pattern in like the floor gets cut off, you could easily miss that. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no! Didn't mean to fall off. But that's okay. Do I have to collect the thing again? I do not. Alright, here we go. Alright, watch out for the... What in the world is this? Oh, that's a crazy... That's a crazy little... obstacle? Yeah, just like a very thin platform you have to walk on. So this is switch 1. What happens when I hit switch 2? Oh, it gives you extra letters and some fruit. Interesting. Alright, same thing as last time. Oh, banana. Did we really get everything except for the key and the last letter? Or the letter C? I think so. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, complete. There we go. Yeah, it seems like they do really want you to, once you get the power pellet, like the big one, it seems like they really do want you to just gun it straight for the, whew, that was close, the ghosts. Hence why that other segment was a bit more tough than the other ones in the previous level. Where like the platforms like dropped down into the floor. Because you actually have to use precision there. We missed C's, so now he's just... Ah, man. Alright, let's see if we can maybe finally actually get one of the good ones. Oh. Okay, well 2 one-ups is still pretty good. Alright. So it's after the lemon. Okay. Lemon, lemon. Alright, that's 2. Okay, after the cherry. Oh, I was too late. Almost had that. Alright. The little Galaga-esque thing is after cherry. Aw, too early. 2. And... Aw, too early again. Okay. Ah, okay, we got a peach. Alright, remind me to never ever go gambling IRL. After playing video games, it's just not worth it. I just do not have success with it. Gimme space is the next level. Only one collectible this level, besides the Pac-Man letters. Interesting. I wonder why. Ooh, nice. Successful gamble. Let's go. Cloud, welcome on in. How's it going? We gambling? Yup. Uh-oh. Ignore that. Yeah, we got gambling in the chat. We got gambling in the game. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day today, Cloud. Yeah, have you ever heard of this game? The Pac-Man World game? It is the one we're playing right now, it's a remake of the PlayStation 1 Pac-Man game. So far, I've been really enjoying it. It keeps faithful to what Pac-Man is, but at the same time, ooh, it's a little sketchy. It still has, you know, fun platforming elements and that sort of thing. What? Okay, how are you supposed to get that? You know what? It's probably better to just, like, jump over here and then... Ow. You know what? That works too. Whoa. Dang. Really, game? Really? No, we're not playing on easy mode. Oh. Well, I feel silly now. I literally could have just activated this platform. Oh boy. The more you know. Ow. I must be tired. I'm making some silly mistakes today. Alright, jump over there. Grab the medal. Here we are. Oh, go back. Oh. Alright, here we go. Starting to get into the groove. Okay, that's actually interesting. The beginning of the level only mentioned one of the collectibles, but we're still getting the other fruit for some reason. Huh. I wonder if that just means only one of them is required. Oh. My depth perception just vanished there. It just didn't exist. Oh dear. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. R.I.P. Indian. Whoop. Okay, go back. Alright. Timing that jump is a little tricky. Okay, gotta watch for the oh, never mind. Yeah, the level only said to collect one thing or something. Yeah. So I'm guessing that must mean that only one is required. I'm gonna assume that's what that means. Because I don't think we've encountered that before. Usually it's like, alright, you got like 12 things you need to get in this level. Good luck. Uh-oh. The way Pac-Man tumbles down these slopes is a little tricky to get used to. There we go. Nothing wrong with some bonus points, I suppose. And what is that crazy thing in the background? Is this a boss fight? Oh, it's not. It's a collect all the ghosts thing. Interesting. Alright, complete. A little metal. Now what do we do? Do we just jump in the center thing? Ah, that teleports us to the rest of the level. Well, that was pretty neat. Whoops. I keep doing that. Thankfully, this game has been mostly forgiving with 1-ups and the like. Is there a thing up here I didn't get? Oh no, that's where I was before. Okay, never mind. With the way the camera was, it felt like that would be like a hidden collectible or something. Has anyone had the chance to watch any good movies lately? I did bring this up earlier, but I watched the He-Man movie for the first time yesterday. And general consensus, visuals and art were pretty good. It has the typical modern movie pacing that, frankly, I don't know, I think I just prefer the way video games and books tell their stories. And it didn't rely on, like, I don't think it was a perfect movie narratively, but it was definitely a fun action movie. I can definitely recommend, if you've, thought about watching the movie, give it a shot. But yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know. It was alright, you know? Visuals were good, the concept of the story was good, they were actually very faithful to a lot of the, the character designs and that sort of thing. And, the general concept of, He-Man. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone watch He-Man, or perhaps even, maybe just watched a fun movie recently? I'd be curious to hear. Am I gonna land on this? Okay, there we go. I couldn't quite tell. Boing. Oh, banana. Ooh, I got an achievement. I got the achievement Foodie. Eat 200 fruit. Original mode excluded. I wonder what that means. Original mode. Ow. Can we jump in? There. Whoops. It let us hang off the edge, so I imagine we probably can. Whoops. Alright, boing, boing, boing. Float. Ah, there's an invisible wall. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. These little enemies, the weird pink jelly bean looking things, space jelly bean whatevers, they remind me of enemies in Chex Quest. Chex Quest had quite a few enemies like that. Which, for those of you who don't know what Chex Quest is, yes, Chex, the cereal, Chex Quest. For some reason, back in like the, I don't know, back in like the 90s or something. I don't know, maybe like late 80s, early 90s or something. Chex, the cereal, decided, you know what would be cool? What if we made a video game to promote our cereal and put the disc in cereal boxes? Not sell it on store shelves or anything, no. What if, you know, we made a cereal box game, essentially? And they decided what better game to make than essentially make Doom, but Chex Mix. And instead of, you know, fighting demon things or whatever in whatever, you fight, what is it, the Flemoids in Chex Quest? Yes, I believe that's what it is. You fight the Flemoids in Chex Quest. They're like green space alien things. And I feel like the design of those, like the little jelly bean enemies kind of reminded me of those. Aw, I saw yellow. It's not the same. Yellow, of course. Number of misses 7. Okay, so that's a death counter. Because I definitely died like a trillion times. So the crown is literally just, did you beat the level with or without dying? So that'll be easy to go back and get all of them correctly, I think. Because I think we got all the ghosts in that level. I thought that was for the ghosts originally, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, well it looks like this is the last level of World 3. King Galaxian episode. Are we gonna fight a Galaga boss fight? I think we are. That kind of looks like what I would imagine a 3D version of the Galaga enemies would look like. Ooh, look at this triumphant music. Oh, it's even got the Pac-Man. Press B to fire the cannon. Hold B to shoot continuously. Fruit is worth a lot of points. Grab any you find. Wait, we're playing Galaga now? Where's my Pac-Man game? This is amazing. There's a power pellet. When you grab it, your cannons are powered up for a short time. What in the world? Wait, this ain't Galaga no more. This is what is that game? Raiden or something, or I don't even remember. Yeah, this is a shoot 'em up now. What? I didn't expect this. Huh. I hope the game's a little bit more forgiving than other shoot 'em ups though. I'm not the greatest at them. Ooh, let's go. We got the triple shot. Oh yeah. Okay, it doesn't only last for a short amount of time though. Okay, this is me. I like this. This kind of reminds me of Kirby. For those who have played Kirby games, how sometimes Kirby games will have like the final boss just be like a different thing or something of that nature. Like you're now playing a shoot 'em up type thing. Like Kirby's Adventure, for example. Kirby's Adventure, at the end of that game, you switch to a side-scrolling shooter until you have to fight the final boss in his second phase. Which definitely... For Kirby it obviously works, because like, well, you're already kind of doing that in the game, just at a different pace. You know, you inhale the enemies with Kirby and then you launch them back out. So like, it kind of works. But this is definitely more just like, oh, you're just playing a shoot 'em up now. Which, you know what? I'm all for. Uh-oh. This dude's back. I forgot what his name was. He had some strange name. Hey, look at this dude. King Galaxian. Hey, this is cool. Oh, he even makes like Galaga-esque noises. Oh, there's quick time events now if you get caught by the tractor beam? Uh-oh. Mash A, mash A. This is amazing. I mean, hopefully my experience with like Sonic Frontiers, which also has just, oh yeah, by the way, you're in a shooter now, kind of helps me out here. And also just having grown up playing Galaga and stuff. Ooh, we got a phase 2 now? Ooh, he's got claws. Man, this is so crazy. This is not what I expected to see from a Pac-Man game. Me either, CAs. Welcome on in, CAs. Yeah, this is, they kind of threw this out of nowhere. I'm here for it, though. Yeah, there is normal Pac-Man shenanigans in here, but they decided to take a break from that, it seems. Uh-oh. I'm getting hit a lot. Oh no, that was the last health item thing I wanted. Alright, try not to get hit by the tractor beam. There we go. The achievement Space Explorer. Defeat King Galaxian. Well, well, well. Clear King Galaxian episode with no misses. There's achievements for doing levels deathless. Or at least certain ones. Interesting. Huh. How interesting. Alright, let's see if I can possibly do this successfully. Alright, we got a cherry. Aw, too late. I'm really not good at the slot machine in this game. Eh, 2 1-ups though. I'll take it. Alright, now what's gonna happen next? New area unlocked. Huh. Oh. Oh wait, this isn't... The level select in this game is kind of interesting. Wait, is this where we're supposed to be? Hold on a second. Let's go back to the pirate ship area and just normally walk through over here. Where does this take us? Ah, I see. Okay. So now, all right, we can either go to the factory area or the circus themed area. Interesting. What seems more interesting to y'all? Circus or factory? We just got done with a space area. I think I'm leaning towards doing the circus area first. Yeah, I think I'll do that first. Factory feels like it'd be more of a later game theme. Circus is always more interesting than Factory. Yeah, let's see how this goes. This one only has one of the thingamajigs on here too. Interesting. Well, time to do clowning around. Ooh. Already starting off with kind of the goofy sort of theme with the music. Kids don't run away from home to join factories. You know, you do have a point. I think. Oh man. Yeah, I hope you're... What the heck was that? Never seen that happen before. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, C-Haze. Have any fun weekend plans, perchance? Ooh, stairway now? Interesting. Look at these silly little guys. Why did he sound like a bird? Huh. You know what this place kind of reminds me of? This place kind of reminds me of that one painting that exists. The one with all like the crazy stuff. Like everything's all like upside down and sideways, you know, like the reverse staircases. That's kind of what this is giving me sort of the vibes of. Oh, tomorrow is your kayak/biking adventure day. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I hope you have a fantastic time with that. Yeah, definitely hope you do your best to enjoy yourself out there. Sounds like a absolute blast. Do you feel like you're mentally prepared for it, C-Haze? Ooh, got a watermelon. Oh. I thought for sure I was gonna make that. Oh, did I forget to go back to the door with the letter P? I think I did. Yeah, this is right over here. Perfect. Yeah, for those who have played like Donkey Kong and that sort of thing, this game has like a almost a Donkey Kong-esque system with the letters. Except in this game, I think collecting all the letters is required? Maybe? I don't actually know. Definitely pumped, ready for a break from grinding these two jobs. Yeah, I certainly hope that you have a really good time, that you get that mental relaxation you need. Alright, so then we go back here. Ooh, where does this take us? Oh, we're on top of this thing now. Can we go elsewhere? I don't think so. Okay, just some excuse me, just some extra health item things. Gotcha, gotcha. Excuse me. Oh boy. It does seem that we do have 67 people on the Stream Elements leaderboard right now. Oh man. Ow. What strange sound design for those enemies. They hit you and they laugh at you, but they die and they sound like birds. I wonder if that was like that in the original. Interesting. Very, very interesting. bounce our way up here. If I can manage. Okay, there we go. Shortcut? If we platform right? No, it doesn't look like it. I like these little bumper cars enemies. What is everyone's thoughts on bumper cars? Y'all like bumper cars? I haven't been on bumper cars in a while. I think bumper cars is pretty cool. Oh, looks like we got ads, so I'm gonna pause right here while those are going. Never been on a bumper car? It's pretty fun. I feel like it's one of those things where it can kind of feel confusing, because like I don't know what, I don't know how exactly like a point system works. If it does, it's kind of just, alright, have fun bumping people. At least from what I remember. I haven't been since I was like a little kid, I feel like. Yeah, it's a fun time. This is what I'd expect to see from a Pac-Man game. Indeed, indeed. Bumper cars were fun unless that one kid decides to beef with you in the arena, just turns into you versus him. Oh man. Yeah, that can become a bit of a bother. Especially if you get like stun locked, essentially, like you can't get out. You're just stuck like in a corner basically. They gotta have like a video game style like penalty system, like if you corner someone, like you can't keep them there for too long or something. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything like that. I feel like now that I'm an adult, bumper cars is probably something I won't interact with very much. I mean, who knows what the future holds. But especially for like being younger and stuff, I feel like it's a good time. I'm impartial to bumper cars. Really depends on the other folks in bumper cars. I've been on some with jerks who trap people and some that were just fun chaos. Yeah, that's true. It really does depend on the people. So what was the deal with that weird notification I just got? Oh, strange. But yeah, that is true. Like, if you're in there just like with friends, that's one thing. But yeah, it could definitely be a bit of a bother otherwise. Alrighty, welcome back from ads, everybody. Gameplay was paused while ads were going on, so nobody missed a thing. Thanks to everyone who decided to stick around. Very much appreciated. Also, I did finally, for those who were here yesterday, I did finally get Harold the Frog to actually use the emote properly now. Turns out Harold the Frog was not following. Oh, Lois Garden, thank you very much for the re-subscription with your Prime subscription, however that works. Words. But thank you very much for doing that. That's very much appreciated. You really don't have to. Thank you very much. Alright, here we go. Let's get these ghosts. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Man, I love when you're in like the big Pac-Man sections, just how, I don't know, they make Pac-Man feel so large with the sound design. I feel like just like the boing, like the way they handle that is so nice. If anyone has Amazon Prime, you get a 1 free sub a month. That is true. Don't feel like you have to spend it on me, but if you so choose to, very much appreciated. Yes, you have to. No, don't listen to the moderator's lies. I can assure you, you have choice in this matter. You're obligated. Oh man. Oh man. I wonder, is there a way to climb to the top of this thing if you... Whoa. If you want to... Okay, not like that. There probably is. I don't think I'm gonna worry about it, though. Usually in this game, if they don't make something fairly easy, in quotes, there's usually nothing there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. The music here, it's so bouncy. I like it. I just used a roll to make grilled cheese and it slaps. Ooh. Interesting. Used a roll. Huh. I'm trying to think, like, what kind of, like, bread roll type of thing. You know what? I'm glad they let Pac-Man hang off of ledges like that in this game. Yeah, a dinner roll. Okay, okay. Gotcha. For some reason in my mind, I was thinking, like, thank you for the hydration reminder. In my mind, I was thinking like a hot dog bun looking kind of thing. For some reason. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never thought to try that. Did you put anything on the grilled cheese? Like perhaps some pepperoni, perchance? Or did you just keep it like just a solid just cheese and bread? Ooh, bounce. Boing. Boing. Oh, there we go. Should have clarified. Oh, no worries. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just cheese? Gotcha. Did you pair it with a tomato soup, maybe? Or just keep it the basic? Just sandwich, nothing else. Man, grilled cheese and tomato soup sounds really good right now. Oh, there we go. I don't get anything from beating those enemies besides points, but it's kind of fun. Sadly no soup, but I think I'm gonna make some tomorrow. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Do y'all all just do like the box tomato soup, or has anyone ever tried to make like their own tomato soup? I don't think we've ever tried to make our own, but I'm curious if anyone has what their excuse me, oh boy, what their preferences might be. Because, like, I've seen some recipes where people make their own tomato soup, and I don't know, it looks kind of good. Like it obviously doesn't have, like, the same coloring and stuff, but I don't know. It looks pretty decent. Ooh, eat 100 ghosts. Oh, there's still 3 more pellets down there. Please don't run out. Whew. Barely. I feel like one of these days I kind of want to try making my own tomato soup. Especially since, my sister has one of my sisters, has a bit of an aversion to tomato soup. For some reason, she just really does not like it. But I'm curious if they would like a regular, like, tomato soup or not. Like one that, or like, not a regular, but like a homemade one. Like, maybe the flavor would be more to their taste. Haven't yet, but tomorrow? Oh, very nice. I hope it goes well and that it turns out very tasty. Ooh, some extra health. And an orange. Ooh, and a banana. You know, this is actually kind of a nice way of reusing gameplay mechanics from before, because they already had the cannons and stuff. But they made it thematic to the area that we're in. Kinda like that. Run, Pac-Man, run! Hey, got all the letters this time, let's go. Oh yeah. Ooh, this is different. What was that noise I just heard? Sea Haze, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Very much appreciated. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing, as well as access to 2, soon to be 3 sub-exclusive emotes, and hopefully more in the future. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Me following Loa's directions. Guys, I promise you it's not obligatory. You don't have to do it. But thank you very much regardless. Very much appreciated. Oh, I thought these balloons were like... Oh, they do pop, but they don't pop on contact. I see. Okay. So this is more about platforming. You know what? I'm going to use the directional pad for this. I think that'll be easier than using the analog stick. I can be more precise this way. Here we go. Is that everything? There we go. See, because this game's a 3D platformer, I've mostly been using the analog stick, but this game was originally designed with a directional pad in mind. So I do need to remember sometimes to switch between them. I'm dying. Oh, man. Oh. And... Okay, not quite. Hey, there we go. It's 1-1 up. Okay, after a lemon. Oh, not that one. Harold also told me I had to. Harold, what did I tell you about telling people they have to subscribe? It's not mandatory. Yes, I know your food bill gets like I know you get flies whatever you get, but like come on, man, like it's not mandatory. You literally already work the stock market. You have enough money. Oh man. That frog, man, sometimes. Ooh, actually got it this time. Let's go. He said if I wanted to stay on top of the stock market, I had to do it. Harold, we talked about this. It's about pay Harold's medical bills. His owner may have tried to eat him. I did not try to do that. Harold is not food. Some of the video game frogs though, but Harold is not food. He said, and I quote, "It's a long way to fall from the top." Oh man. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well apparently it seems to be working given your first place position. Harold, what did I tell you about rigging the stock market? At least he's a frog of his word. That I can't deny that. No, not your frogs. Harold has made me lose everything. Harold. Harold, okay, I know what we just talked about, but like, can you rig the points again? Yeah, make it so Lewis Garden wins more. Okay, thank you. All right, we had a talk. Perhaps things will go better next time. He reached his generosity limit for the day. Oh man. That bird noise, that's so silly. Okay, cool. Oh man. Harold and me may not see eye to eye, but I'm glad to have him around. Ow. Rude. Oh, banana. Ooh. Did not make it. Okay, does this game work like Donkey Kong, actually? Okay, not like that. Like, I wonder, if I roll off an edge... Okay, I don't think you can jump midair when you roll off an edge. No, I do not need to play in easy mode, I'm testing things. Yeah, because like in Donkey Kong and even Crash Bandicoot, if you do like a thing where you can roll off the edge of a platform, the game lets you jump mid-air slightly. It's one of the things that makes those games super fun. Doesn't seem like this game's all about that though. Which is fine. But it would have been kind of neat. There we go. Checkpoint. Ooh, lots of poison cloud smoke stuff. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything over there. Besides death and quite possibly despair. Alright, alright. Ooh, we got some conveyor belts. Oh, now that goes up. I see. Honestly, I've been trying to decide whether to use the Prime sub for you or for Lois, since you both are generally kind and chill people, whose vibe I genuinely enjoy. And after she said it here, I figured that's my answer for this month. And since you get a new one next month, you can always, you know, renew it on Loa's or someone else's. But yeah, thank you for the kind words, C. Hayes. That's very kind of you. As well as thanks again for the Prime subscription, that is also very kind. Read my mind. Why does this look like stovetop burners, you know? Like the electric ones? Why is this here at a circus? Why? Stovetop should be on the oven, not on the crazy circling spiral platform. I have some words for the man who, or people who built this circus. Alright, let's continue. Go up. There we go. Alright. Whenever there's a slope in this game, I never know if I'm supposed to just dash over it or also jump. Sometimes it feels like the game doesn't know. Looks like we were fine that time. We go around. Oh, I missed the letter C. That is okay. We can 100% this later. This game might actually be kind of fun to 100%. I imagine it'll go by pretty quick. Especially given, like, the levels are generally not super long. And anything that I miss is usually just, oh, I just briefly overlooked it. It's nothing, like, too crazy, at least so far. So I feel like this might actually be a fun game to get everything in. Yeah, kind of like Spyro. Okay. Yeah, from watching you play through Spyro, I can see the comparison. They do like the shorter segments. Uh-oh, have I been cornered? Wait, are the ghosts not allowed to corner you? Wait a minute, they could have easily... Okay, well that was just my mistake. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, that distracted me a bit. Yeah, it's like Spyro, but Pac-Man, yeah. Sort of, yeah. Spyro! I know Spyro came out first, but Spyro has that sort of... The closest thing I can think of that I've played is like Mario Odyssey or Mario 64, which I think Spyro came out first. Well, obviously it came out before Mario Odyssey. But, thank you, Harold. Yeah, see, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, like with Spyro, it's got like the... Like, it kind of depends on your mindset. You can look at them as levels, but they're also, like, rather open. Whereas this game is, I suppose, a bit more linear in that regard. But they do both have, like, a similar structure of, like, not too long, but with collecting everything, if you had a fun time, you know, you can go back, not have to do too much, especially since you're likely going to collect everything on accident sometimes. So yeah, I definitely can see that. And oftentimes games that have that sort of philosophy are just generally fun. They don't necessarily overstay their welcome. I feel like Crash Bandicoot's a good example of that too. Crash and Spyro are very often like compared one with another, even though they weren't made by the same people, which is kind of interesting, but given they were like similar styles from the same era. Ow. Well, thankfully the game gave me a health item right there as I got hit. Worth? Question mark? Is that all this stuff is health items? Okay, there's a banana. So I don't even think I need to use that platform. It seems like you can just bounce your way through here if you want. Might as well not take the extra time if I don't need to. Excuse me. Ooh, we get the metal power up? Let's go. Take that, stovetop burners. That I still don't know why are here. Alright. Dodge and weave. Oh. I see. Uh-oh. Roll too far! Oh, man. Well, at least this segment isn't too bad to get back through. Oh! I meant to do that. Alright, now we got the key. I guess my question is now... Was there a person we needed to rescue in this level? I don't actually remember what the thingamajig said. It might. Or the key might just be a collectible. Oh, I missed the C again. It's just like that other level. Ooh, this one's a little bit trickier. Oh. Okay, that was just my bad. Alright, wait for it to circle back around. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh. I forgot to time it. Alright, and now. Oh, no, Pac-Man, no! No, I do not want to play in easy mode. I make like 1 or 2 mistakes and the game's like, oh, this must be too hard for you. There's no way you could possibly make this jump on your next attempt, right? Okay, maybe they're right. Nah, we got this, we got this. Alright, just wait. Okay. A little bit of patience this time. There we go, checkpoint. Easy peasy. Definitely, totally, for sure, 100% first try. So when's the Skyrim stream? You know what? I was actually thinking about that the other day. Actually, it was yesterday, I think. I was thinking about that. Like, we've got this game, which is almost done. Like, I might have one more stream with this game. But I'm trying to think if I want to do that after Zelda? Or maybe after Pokemon? We could do it after this game. Possibly. But I don't know, I do kind of like having a short game in rotation. I like having like with the live streams at least. I've so far enjoyed having a game that we can beat in like just a couple of streams, and Skyrim is definitely not that. But that's the fun thing with streaming. I can just change it. Like I don't have to only go through short ones, especially since with Pokemon we're halfway done with that, so that'll be done soon. So that could become our Friday game. I don't know. Once I'm done making the Discord, I might put to a vote and see what people might be interested in. Discord is coming along pretty good. I have the server created. I have a couple of channels in there. I just need to figure out the whole roles situation and how that's gonna work. Which I'll probably try to do some more of that if I get the chance, if not maybe over the weekend. Roles are complicated. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure that's set in stone before I start. Before I allow everyone to to join the Cool Kids Club Discord. Yeah, I'm definitely. I've been looking at your Discord as well as like a couple other people's for reference to try to get an idea of what I want to do. Ooh, this level's got falling platforms. Ooh, I like this. I like that it's mostly like the normal Pac-Man theme. Ooh, get the ghosts, let's go. Oh yeah. That was fun. Just committing and going through the stair segment. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna check something real quick. The music's gonna turn off. All right, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back. Let's take a quick restroom break. Yeah, I will be right back shortly. I still have a small list of things I want to do to my Discord. I just need to sit and do it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sure the Discord is one of those things that can like constantly be improved and whatnot. Like there'll always be things that like you can change with time. All right, well, I'm gonna be right back. See you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna leave the game audio on because this music's kind of a bop. All right, see you guys in like 2 minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Sorry that break took a little bit longer than I had hoped for. Yeah, let us continue with level and see what this game has to offer. Oops, wrong button. And I love the like organ that they have playing in the background right now for like the music. With how these levels are, I'm actually really curious how the, ooh, that was close. The factory levels are gonna be. Like, how they're gonna make those interesting. Because even with, games like Kirby games, for example, usually Kirby games have really interesting themed levels that have, like, the... When they do like a factory theme, they're usually quite interesting. So I'm uh-oh. I now know there's a thing down there though. So I'm curious to see what this game does to handle it. Yeah, my depth perception is not doing its best today. Uh-oh, go back! I feel like the float was designed for this segment specifically. Like, that felt too perfect. The fact these things aren't shooting at me feels a little strange. Ah, that's why. Oh, I was hoping I could make it through both. Ooh, okay, let's go. Oh, perfect. Ooh, how's this gonna work? Okay, just give us the pellets, because sometimes those things give us the big pellets for the ghosts as well. So I was curious what that switch was gonna do. Uh-oh. My Yoshi brain. My Yoshi brain keeps thinking that if you press the jump button a second time, you float. That's not what the jump button does. The jump button in the air is ground pound. No, the float is dedicated to its own separate button that does nothing except float. You'd think after all this time I would be better at remembering that. Dead it, yep. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can speedrun through what we've already been through. Here we go. Alright, left or right? Checkpoint, then ow, left. Ooh, I thought that platform was gonna come back faster! It did not. It indeed did not. Ooh, okay, there we go. I got a coin. Oh, this travels between both sides, I see. Ooh, got a 1-up, let's go. Nice of this game to have 1-ups also heal your health. Some games, choose to not let that happen. Ooh. Treasure? Hey, let's go. Okay, we got the C, but we missed the letter P. So now he's just Pac-Man. Oh. Okay, that time it was just me being greedy. I wanted to do the bounce on the balloon. be greedy. Just make it across. Ooh, another one up. Let's go. Checkpoint. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Run, Pac-Man, run! Ooh, I like the giant Ferris wheel in the background. Is there anything below us? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see here. Alright, looks like to the left there's another maze section. Well, not the maze section, but the get the ghost thing. That was pretty easy. Just two. I just realized Pac-Man actually controls the exact same in the the big mode as he does normally. You can still do like the flutter kick and everything. I'm surprised they actually let you do that. It feels like something they would have omitted. Oh, that's what I did earlier. I collected one of those enemy clear thingamajigs. What is this? Some kind of hammer obstacle? It must only activate if you hit a button. Oh, we can totally make that. Yeah, if we just time it right. Oh. Ah, but there's invisible walls. Dang. Alright, fair enough. Ah, now they want us to go back. I see. Oh, how kind of them. They took us all the way back with that thing. Maze time. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I think best course of action is to probably try to find the inside if we can. Ban Loa's garden. What did Loa do? Wrong command. Yes, easy mistake. I get that one mixed up all the time. Oh, it ran out right as I hit the ghost. Darn. Okay, I'd like to see you try. Oh, man. Uh-oh, I'm locked in. Let me out. Alright, we just got this little segment here, and then these in the middle. Is that a challenge? This is Twitch chat. Oh, man. Ooh, I gotta watch out for these things. Ooh, that's intimidating. Oh, I thought it was facing the other way. I didn't look at the shadows. Oh, I just wasn't paying attention there. Whew. Alright, don't squish me. Ooh. My fingers twitching over the ban Saul button right now. No, don't give in to the dark side. Don't ban him. Or then again, maybe, I don't know. Could be funny. Ooh, good job with those. Oh. Easy peasy. No, Saul. He's gone. He's gone. Look what you've done to him. Oh no. Well, that guy thought it was funny, I guess. Did you also unban him, or did you just remove the timeout? I get rage baited too easy. This is war. Oh man. Excuse me. Sorry. Wait, where's my machine gun emote spin? I just timed him out for 1 second. Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you actually banned him for a second. That was 600 seconds. Okay, it does actually say 600 seconds in the thing. Elma. Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Oh, is he gonna make it? Oh, he did. Okay. Whew. Oh, no. I died. I protest this abuse of power. My rights have been violated. Church police arrest Lewis Garden. Ow. Oh dear. Hot stove, hot stove. The dancing cat emotes. Oh man. I died again, oh no. She posted the cat emote like she doesn't care. Oh man. I submit myself now, please give me a protest. Oh man. Protest does sound more peaceful than a protest, I suppose. Surely we can settle this with a truce. I don't know what appliance company like went downhill in order for this place to have nothing but stovetop burners. But like, these people need to chill. Whenever I think of toast, I think of the Toast King from Piku Niku, yes. Oh man. Honestly, I don't think any toast compares. Pac sister. Oh. Wait, this is Pac-Man's child? You rescued me, Dad. I'll be outside. Be careful, Dad. Away she goes. I forget that Pac-Man, yeah, and Miss Pac-Man, yeah, they're married. Yeah, that's right. I was not ready for this lore. I didn't expect that to be the case for some reason. That, I guess it does make sense. He has a kid? Oh wait, were we in ads that whole time? I didn't even see the ad start thing. I don't think it started, did it? Huh. Well, if we were in ads, apologies to everyone. I just did not notice they were happening. Yeah, got all my PT schedules, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, good luck with physical therapy. I hope it helps you out. Like, yeah, genuinely good luck with that. Yeah, like Saul says, you got this. Ooh. Oh, I was late. No. Dang. I want to get the little Galaga thing. Lemon works too. Oh. Or a melon. Oh well. Doctor streams coming soon. Hey yo, what's up? How's it going? Today we're at the doctor's. That's my dad, always coming to the rescue. Let's rescue the others. That's adorable. Alright, well. I do believe this is the last level of the clown area. I think we're gonna probably beat this boss, and then I think that'll probably be it for today. I should have, refilled my water bottle more. Wait a minute, is this a race? C-Haze, we might have found the race. We might have found the Pac-Man, or not C-Haze, Saul, we might have found the Pac-Man racing game. Whoever brought up that earlier. I'll put you under anesthesia. It's a high-risk procedure. Mods, make a prediction for channel points. Oh, man. Pac-Man, there's a race car. Hop into it and hit A to accelerate. Wait, why is it first person? Wait, what? Practice here to prepare for the race. Why are we in an FPS racing game? What is this? Press B to use Pac Turbo. Blast your enemies when you have full gauge in the bottom left. Can we drift? Press X to brake. Go back with RB. Steal Mario Kart, but make it less obvious. What in the world? This is crazy. Ooh, look at these dudes. Okay, they mean business. Funny business, but hey, that's no fair. They all started first. I hate clowns. Uh-oh. That looks like a bomb. Oh, I don't think we can bump the other racers. Uh-oh. Okay, at least falling off doesn't make us lose a 1-up. That's good. Ooh, let's go. Oh, now we can bump people when we have the power up. Okay, that's pretty neat. Alright, gotta remember to break around the corners. Oh, and the car turns yellow too. That's neat. Man, they really did do a good job at sticking with like the arcade roots of Pac-Man. Like, this feels like it would be an arcade game. If this were Mario Kart, I would be trying to jump across that edge right there. Boing. Get you. Get you. Get you. Who wants some of this? Oh, we're small again. Whee! What are you laughing at? Uh-oh, past me. Whee! Alright, try to take the corner pretty tight. Ooh, let's go. Made it to third. I think we can do this. Can we tank these? Ooh, we can. Okay, yeah. Sharp corner, sharp corner. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Alright, we're first. Let's go. Referee, check his engine. Referee, kick the other guy. Get it. Oh, man. All is fair in love and kart racing. And I love kart racing. Thank you very much for the 6 bits, Lois Garden. Let's go. Distraction. I was too late. All's fair in love and kart racing. Caleb 2026. Alright, can we get this? Oh, I was too late again. Alright, I'm going to get this Galaga thing. Alright, it shows up after the cherry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I was late. Okay. 11 after the cherry. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, too early. I will figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then after the lemon, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I might have figured this out. Alright, it's after the cherry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aw, too early. No. Dang it. I figured it out though. I will succeed at that silly slot machine. Oh man. Alright, well, I guess next time we will continue this game, probably also next Friday. And we will probably do the factory area and the final area. Unless the final area is locked off by 100% completion, or at least like collecting some of the things. The game did kind of make it seem like that might be the case.
I'll take a milk.
Thank you for the hydration reminder. However, I will have to partake of that after stream because my water bottle's empty. But yeah, next time we will possibly beat the game, if not get really close. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in today. This has been fun. It's been fun going through this game. It's been fun chatting with y'all. Let's see if we can find a raid target. I'm suing. I'll hydrate after stream, I promise. W stream, W chat, WL mods. Oh man. Alright, let's switch on over to the chatting screen. Let's get some music going. And let's see if we can find a raid target. Yeah, thanks all again to everyone who tuned in today, everyone who subscribed, everyone who just watched or just lurked. All of it's appreciated, you know. Y'all make the streams possible to be, hopefully, I'm doing my best to, you know, make these as fun as I can, but I'm learning, and I hope to continue to bring that to y'all and improve with time. Let's see here. Discord, or not Discord. Twitch. Yes, that's right. Raid channel. Who's live? Let's see. Anyone on my following list? Let's see. Yes, W chat, indeed. Got someone playing Hollow Knight? And no one on my follows list is live right now. Like I've got someone playing Hollow Knight and someone playing Donkey Kong 64. Of course it's W chat. I'm here. Indeed, indeed. Stream should go back to normal for now. Awesome. Yeah, very much looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna catch up on the VOD from yesterday from you. I want to see how everything in Piku Niku went. I also need to find that spot where I apparently wanted a chicken race. I gotta find that. Alright, unless anyone has a raid suggestion, I only have like one, like 2 people we could possibly raid. Yeah, does anyone have any raid suggestions? A guy with 32k viewers, so no. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, is this guy even still live, actually? You should raid the top streamer. Okay, actually, no, this guy's category's wrong. I got someone playing Mario Kart World and someone playing Hollow Knight. What sounds better to y'all? I only have crafters in my list. Yeah, understandable, understandable. Yeah, Hollow Knight's a game I'd rather not let y'all get spoiled on in case anyone ever wants to try to play that, so I guess Mario Kart it is. The questionable kids are here. Oh man. Yeah, I guess let's go over and raid Sky Sashi. It's been a little bit since we've been over there. Yeah, thank y'all once again for tuning in today. This has been a fun time. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. I will be back on Tuesday with some more Pokemon Fire Red. And then, yeah, we got Tuesday with Pokemon Fire Red. Next Thursday will be more Tears of the Kingdom. And Friday will probably be more Pac-Man. You guys should say he's not with us. Oh, man. Yeah, see y'all later. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay coolin'.